Hello, welcome to Learning Math with Sir Bench. In this episode, we will be talking about the definition of derivative. Derivative is defined as the rate of change of function or a slope of tangent line to a function. As you can observe in this graph, the function of f of x is the blue curve, while the yellow line is the tangent line to the function. Since it is defined as the slope of the tangent line, we can say that it can be calculated using this equation. M is equal to f of x plus h minus f of x all over x minus the quantity of x plus h. Or, it is also equal to f of x plus h minus f of x all over h, because if we subtract x and x, we get 0. As we have seen, the derivative of a function at a given point gives us the rate of change or slope of the tangent line to the function at that point. Now, let us define a derivative function. Let f be a function. The derivative function, denoted by f prime, is a function whose domain consists of those values of x such that the following limit exists. The limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches 0. A function f of x is said to be differentiable at a if f prime of a exists. More generally, a function is said to be differentiable on S if it is differentiable at every point in an open set S, and a differentiable function is one in which f prime of x exists on its domain. Let us have some examples. For example, number 1. Find the derivative of f of x is equal to x squared minus 2x. We have to utilize the limit definition of the derivative, which states that the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches 0 is equal to f prime of x, or our derivative. Then, we have to identify f of x plus h. So we have x plus h squared minus 2 times the quantity of x plus h. Why? Because we have to evaluate f of x plus h using our given function, which is x squared minus 2x. That is, we have to substitute x by x plus h. That's why we have x plus h squared minus 2x, or 2 times x plus h, minus our given function, which is x squared minus 2x all over h. So we have to copy the denominator. After that, we have to perform the indicated operations. First is we have to expand x plus h squared. So we have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And then we have to distribute 2 to x plus h. So we have 2x plus 2h minus our function, which is x squared minus 2x. Or we have to distribute negative to our function. That's why we have negative x squared plus 2x, because negative x squared and then negative times negative 2x is positive 2x all over h. And then we continue simplifying the expressions. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, then distribute negative to our 2x plus 2h. So we have negative 2x minus 2h minus x squared plus 2x all over h. And then we combine the like terms such as x squared and negative x squared. We also have negative 2x and positive 2x. So if we combine these like terms, we get 0. So what has been remained would be 2xh plus h squared minus 2h all over h. Then, we divide the numerator by h. So that is 2xh divided by h would be 2x. H squared divided by h would be h. Negative 2h divided by h would be negative 2. And then we evaluate the limit as h approaches 0. Based on the theorems on limits, we have to substitute h by 0. That's why we have 2x plus 0 minus 2, or we have 2x minus 2. Thus, the derivative of the given function is 2x minus 2, denoted by f prime of x. Let's have the second example. Find the derivative of f of x is equal to x squared. We will undergo the same method. We have to evaluate its derivative using the limit definition. So we have x plus h squared minus x squared. So we will expand x plus h squared and we get x squared minus 2xh plus h squared minus our function, which is x squared, all over h. And then we combine like terms such as x squared and negative x squared. So what we get would be 2xh plus h squared all over h. And then we perform this indicated operation. So we will divide the numerator by our h, which is our denominator. So that would be 2xh divided by h would be 2x. Positive h squared divided by h would be positive h. And then we evaluate the limit. So based on the theorems on limits, we have to substitute h by 0. Then we have 2x plus 0, or 2x. So the derivative of f of x is equal to x squared is f prime of x is equal to 2x. That's all for this video. Derivative is defined as the rate of change of a function or the slope of a tangent line to a function. To determine the derivative of a function, we have to evaluate this limit. The limit of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches 0. And our derivative is denoted by f prime of x. Thank you for listening and see you once again on the next episode of Learning Math with Sir Bench.